Waving my hand.
Cynthia is dead. She's dead. Yellow.
Oh my god. Anyway, welcome back to God knows what episode.
Welcome back to Am I Gonna Shit Myself Today?
Yeah. How long will it take for the edible to kick in?
We've got to stop doing this, like making it a habit. We're gonna kill ourselves. It's just funny.
It's just so bad because famously we also have the tradition of monsters.
Somebody sponsor us.
So now we're double fisting a heart attack essentially.
Well, no, because one's an upper and one's a downer, so you're kind of just...
Yeah, but I don't think my body can handle that.
Watch me, like, not handle it and then just go into, like, fucking full John Wick meltdown and just...
Yeah, we'll drop dead at 35. When we stop posting, you know something's gone wrong.
Well, no, not really, because our last break was, like, a month and a bit. So the good people of Spotify and YouTube must have got worried. No.
Not really.
No, not really.
Not really. But yeah, today's podcast is called Never Together. And the episode is
grief.
Death, if you will.
Death becomes her.
Death, yeah.
That's
honestly. This multiple jobs killing me. Death becomes her.
I would love to be immortal.
I think I'd get tired.
I would love to be immortal looking how I look now. Or maybe even 21-year-old me.
That's so fair, but also I think I would get so tired of living forever.
I wouldn't. I mean, let's be real.
I feel like if money wasn't an issue, my god, but imagine like living forever broke. I'd kill myself.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to be comfortable.
Yeah, but I think when you reach a certain age, you just are anyway. Like...
Financially.
Yeah.
Because if you're immortal, you're going to notice the effects of London and TFL.
Oh god, don't talk to me about those
Decades.
Devils.
Anyway.
But like...
So, yes.
I just don't want to die. But I suppose as well, like, don't get me wrong.
In the least...
Climate change gonna get us.
Yeah, like in the least alarming way, I do.
Every day.
Every day. I'm not suicidal, Mum, I promise. But I think like there's...
Climate change gonna get us.
It gon' get... If it doesn't get us, it will get our kids.
Yeah, to be fair. But like, what did they say? Something crazy, like we've got like 18 years left on this planet or something stupid.
What?
It was like cuckoo bananas. It was...
Cuckoo bananas?
It was this big LED sign that said...
Where?
I feel like it was in New York. I don't have my phone on me, it's somewhere else. But like, type in like climate change LED. Oh, I think it was something like we have 18 years or something even less than that before the damage is irreversible, basically.
Oh, I thought that was like...
In Taiwan, maybe, or something like that? It was like... Or maybe even 5 years or something.
I think it was
like
something like 2.5.
Yeah, it's not like 18 years till the world's going to end, but like... It was like, yeah, like climate change LED sign thing, whatever it was. Bing bong.
Bing bong. The silence while we research.
Well, I don't want to keep gibbering on because like...
Anyway, we'll figure it out. It's a mystery.
Like, bing bong.
Bing bong. Who is that?
It's my Alexa.
Oh. Hi, Queen.
Not again. She's not getting us again.
Hi, Queen.
I know. She's probably just telling us that there's like a delivery being made or something.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I hate technology.
She bing bongs when there's a new notification, so it's probably a delivery.
She bing bongs.
Which I'm not going to go down and get.
Anyway, instead of bing bonging, let's talk about dropping dead.
So, our experiences of grief. So, obviously, the reason we're talking about this is because a very personal someone close to both of us passed away. And he was my first experience of grief. So, I had, when I was like 18 or something, I had my great nan pass away. And don't get me wrong, she was a great woman. God rest her.
I feel like sometimes...
She was 102.
Yeah, like, stuff like that, I think you mentally, naturally just prepare yourself for that. I think it's when someone gets taken away at, like, 50, 40, 60, that's quite shocking.
I didn't see her, like, loads as well.
Yeah.
Like, I saw her, like, don't get me wrong, I saw her enough. I'm a good granddaughter, but...
Yeah.
Didn't see her enough. And then we had my first dog pass away, that was actually really hard. Like, that was, like, horrible. But again, I mean, he was a family member and everything, but it was
a little sweet as...
It's a dog.
Yeah.
It's a dog. Like, this is...
It is a little dog.
This is an actual person who had a career, who had a life, who had, like, literally everything. Like, we were at the memorial, and his sister was literally like, oh, God, he should be here. He would have loved this. And that fucking...
Oh, my God. Yeah, it was quite emotional, and I think there's no right or wrong way to grieve.
It was strange, though, I'm not gonna lie.
It was strange being emotional in front of these people that I've never met.
But I think as well, like when we first got the news, I was okay, I was fine, I was in work, so I think there was a sense of, like, holding it together, and then got home and I was, like, sad, and then literally the next day couldn't work.
Oh my fucking God.
Bawling my eyes out.
Yeah, as soon as, because we have one massive group chat with everyone where the news got told, but I muted it because there's like 47 people.
Yeah.
But then on our friends group chat, they were like, have you not heard?
I was like,
no. Huh? Oh my, I was down on the floor. I was about to leave my house to go work somewhere else, and I was like, sorry?
Yeah, I know. I think as well it was like a difficult one because we knew that he was unwell.
Yeah.
But then I think
it's just you can never.
It was just in the back of our minds, I think, as well, and we all thought, oh, we're gonna see him soon. It's no big deal. Like, do you know what I mean? I never expected the day to come, even though I knew the day was coming. Weirdly. Yeah,
but I think there's we're quite privileged that we live in a world where cancer can be, if not cured, managed. Chemo can manage it and delay. And so it's sort of difficult to, I think also cancer has always been such a scary thing for me personally, where I've never met anyone, thankfully no one in my family has been affected by it. I'm a liar, one. But to actually be affected by it the way that it and seeing him decline over the years is really it was sad because this man has always been fit, healthy, happy, and to see him running around not running but speed walking around the halls to walking around with a walking stick, that was
and he went blind as well.
That was shocking
as well. In retrospect, when we were reading sort of bits that he'd written and stuff, and where he was oh, I hope to go back to this, and I hope to be better, and I he never gave up hope, which I think was the worst part of it. Never gave up hope, was always I'm gonna, he was so tenacious. He was I'm gonna make it through this, guys, don't worry, kind of thing. And
even then, I think my brain is still in denial.
Yeah, 100%.
I still feel
I still think I'm gonna see him in April.
Yeah, I still think I'm gonna see him at our next event.
I'll probably send him an email by mistake.
Yeah, and be like, hi. Hello, following up on my email. As per my last email. I wonder if they have closed accounts and stuff.
I don't know how you do that.
I always think
somebody passes away. I don't know.
Email number. It's so difficult to reset my password as someone who's alive.
Oh God, I don't know how it works, but I think basically
bank accounts.
I don't know. I think basically once you pass away, I think everything gets transferred to your next of kin. But I don't know who deals with all of those, because if you don't know the password,
but even next of kin, Netflix doesn't have a next of kin.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't.
Twitter doesn't have I
think finance wise.
LinkedIn, you need to pause my LinkedIn Premium.
LinkedIn Premium. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
What? No.
It's a free trial, guys. I didn't actually pay.
I feel like that's a topic for another day. But what do you get with a LinkedIn?
I get to see who looks at my profile, and honestly, juicy. Juicy. People I haven't spoken to for in 10 years are looking at my profile. Jealous bitches. Anyway, in good spirits, celebrating life. Yeah, it surprised me how...
You've got me thinking now, who the fuck deals with all this shit? Seriously.
Yeah, but I think about this all the time because when I was working...
Bank accounts I know.
Yeah.
You have to put your next of kin anyway.
Yeah.
And that just goes.
But same with doctor, same with in university and stuff.
How do you inform somebody? Because I don't have So, for example, God rest, if I passed away, like, obviously my next of kin is my mum, but, like...
I think you are mine.
Legends. But please don't die. But
I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna deal with that shit. You know? But also, like,
between the edible and the monster.
But who do you contact? That's the thing. Who do you email to say, hello, my ex has died?
Listen, I hope to God, knock on fucking wood, I never have to go through that.
Because,
like, it's again, you start thinking it's like LinkedIn.
To be fair, I think with like social media and stuff,
that's the least of it. You can just delete the account.
But how do you get in?
That's the thing.
The password. Because I think if they're linked to your email.
I mean, let's start there. How do you get into my phone to delete my account? You know my passcode.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know yours.
I think if you know you're going to pass away, you just leave it all and just say like, here you.
Yeah, but like chances are you don't know.
But yeah, if you pass away suddenly, or like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can get into the email, you're fine. To be fair, because surely you'll be able to delete it all from the email. Yeah. But again, like,
it's just like Spotify. Like, what am I going to do without my Spotify Wrapped?
Who's going to cancel my Netflix for real?
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Actually, HelloFresh. Actually, I think I get it. So obviously, when you let the bank know, whoever that may be, because there's not an email to email, is there? There's not like Steve at HSBC, like, hey Steve, my mum's dead. Well,
yeah,
she's not. She's fitter than me. But like, I think with the bank accounts, they'll just automatically null.
Everything.
To be fair, that's fine.
Yeah,
but yeah,
fuck.
Although somebody did a statistic and they said that there's about X number of just dormant social media accounts.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I don't know what the statistic is, but there's like,
something.
But it's like 60-40. Like there's 60% of active and 60% dormant because you just, like 40. You say, you just can't get in.
Yeah.
It's something crazy. No,
but I find this is horrendous, but I find it quite comforting because my friend Jasmine passed away March 2022.
Same age as you.
Yeah, she's a bit younger. And I sort of found a lot of comfort in messaging.
Yeah, the phone number or the Facebook or
and
whatever.
The Facebook. And then her mum logged into her Facebook once. She was like, this is lovely. This is lovely. But because it was her account, it was like...
So how did her mum get in?
I don't know. But they figured it out. But then I received a message from a dead woman saying this is lovely.
Did she say, "Oh, it's me"? By the way, like, did she state who it was?
She signed it off as like, mum. But it's odd.
What? I'm actually googling it. What percentage? Because it's not 60-40. I made that up. What percentage of social media? It's one of those ones, isn't it? Like, what are they called? Like creepypasta stories or whatever. It's like, X number of social media accounts are dead. What percentage of social media accounts are...
Oh my god.
Because don't get me wrong, Michael Jackson's got a social media account.
Michael Jackson?
There you go. Okay, right. There are as many as 30 million dead people with Facebook accounts.
Fuck that.
But the social media giant is so massive that these numbers are dwarfed by the total user account. With more than 3 billion active users.
Oh my fucking god.
Dead people accounts are like... Why are they called that? Dead people accounts are likely only around 1% of the total user base. But that's only Facebook as well.
That's fucking 30 million. 30 million. That's
just
crazy.
Dormant dead people.
That's sent shivers.
Ooh, somebody's actually asked this. What happens to dead people's social media accounts? Since social media companies have no way of knowing that the person has died, their accounts automatically close. Huh?
That makes sense.
You'll need to make the decision of what you'd like to do with their accounts and contact the company to request those changes. If you don't do anything to close the accounts, they'll stay open. Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay. For most email accounts, you can authorize someone to contact the provider and ask for your account to be closed. Usually they'll need to give ID and a copy of the death certificate.
That's horrendous. That's horrendous.
Provider.
Listen, there's some like grey like red tape thing here that I'm like, listen, I'm not doing this for shits and gigs.
But I suppose people probably would. That's the problem. That's probably why they need that. Is because there are some fucking sickos out there.
Yeah, to be fair,
like,
that makes sense.
So obviously my great nan passed away, God rest her, and my grandpa, who isn't a very nice man. That's me being polite. He lives in America and is a twat. No, he lives in America basically and did nothing in terms of care for his mother. Like literally didn't pay for anything. Like,
oh my god.
Oh yeah, he was a bad man. Well, still alive.
But he's funeral stories.
He's a bad man. He asked for the death certificate at the funeral.
Oh.
To his grieving sister who had cared for her mother, my great nan, for years.
Yeah.
Because it was dementia, like years.
Yeah.
So he'd asked for the death certificate. Why? Oh, if you provide the death certificate to a flight company, you can get money off the flight.
Now you know.
This man is fucking loaded.
That's horrendous.
He's loaded as well. Like,
yeah, like you can afford it.
You fucking.
That's so good to know.
You just have to be careful about when you ask for it, though. Maybe don't ask for it at your mother's
at the funeral. But that's the same thing with me. This time was your first time grieving. This time was actually my first time grieving with people.
Yeah.
Because I've only been affected by like difficult, like horrendous deaths twice. But I've been like, my family just has happened to be together, and I've been here by myself.
Oh.
So it's like I couldn't go to the funerals. I couldn't go to, grief with my family. And I noticed the massive change when I would go home. And everyone had obviously gone through the grieving, like, I think it's like 7 stages of grieving.
Yeah.
And
what are they? Come on then.
Go on then. 7 stages. Everyone had gone through the stages of grieving. And when now at the, like, joking part of it, where it was like, they had processed it enough to, like, stop making jokes about it. But I hadn't. And so when I went to 5. So what are they?
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance.
Yeah, acceptance. So after acceptance is like when you start to be comical about it. And like everyone had gone to the funeral, everyone had like said,
sorry, there are actually 7. Shock, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, testing, and acceptance.
Yeah. Everyone had gone to the funeral, etc. Everyone had said bye, essentially. And then my nan passed away 2017. I didn't get to see her grave until 2020. Yeah. And so when I saw her grave, I think that's when I started crying. Like everyone else was like, fine. And I was like sobbing on the floor because it had hit me. And so it was just like really odd for me to like have this opportunity to grieve with that, like
it was,
with everyone.
The memorial was like just so lovely.
Yeah, but even then, like us messaging and like discussing grief with the group was like so comforting because I had never had that. So it was like, for me, grieving it with people was a stranger feeling than grieving alone. Yeah, which was really nice.
What are some what are some traditions then, do you think? Because I've never experienced this. I don't really have traditions.
I've been to one funeral and I got really nervous and giggled, which horrendous.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's so, also, why do they look like wax figures?
Why do they look
like it was an open casket. Like it looks
what is it with
horrendous.
Why do people do that?
I have such a vivid image. Like, yes, was it 5 years ago? Maybe. But like,
I've never understood that.
Neither have I. Like please,
why?
Some intimacy.
I don't need to see it.
Unless
I know they're in there.
Yeah, I believe you. Like, except for Queen Lizzie. There's no way she was in there.
Shut up, she's dead.
In that fucking fridge?
Do you think that they would have put old sausage fingers on the throne if she wasn't?
No, I know she's dead. But when they had like fucking
viewing,
I don't think she was in there. Oh, topic for the.
Well, she was on a podium, wasn't she? So that could have been refrigerated.
I don't fucking know. I don't think so.
Do you know what they used to do in the olden days? They used to put them on like a stone slab.
Yeah.
Because it's cold. And also, to be fair, that building, it was at Westminster Abbey or something, wasn't it? That would have been fucking freezing.
I don't care. I don't think so.
Yeah, it would have been cold. And then if she was on a stone slab, which I think she was. like would have been stuck. That should be fine.
I think it was just mad.
They could have put like ice cubes in her coffin, like
for fuck's sake.
Ditch the monarchy. We can make jokes about it.
I think that was like, I'm never gonna forget that. My kids will study that and be like,
weird,
did you take part in the 5 kilometers of queue? Fuck
no.
5 kilometers. 12 hours waiting.
Do you know what makes me laugh as well?
Fuck that.
I pay my taxes to that.
Yeah, fucking pisses me off.
I pay my taxes. I think as well, like celebrity funerals that are like televised are.
It feels illegal. It feels illegal. Sorry.
It's almost, to me, it's as strange as like filming a court proceeding. It's very strange.
Yeah, can we not let people have privacy?
That's it.
Sorry,
it's always in America. I'm really sorry, but it's always in
America. Like I remember watching Michael Jackson's like.
Yeah, I did.
That is like I'd never been to a funeral, so I always thought.
Do you want to know something even fucking weirder?
What?
We watched it in school.
School?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
2010. I think I was in like secondary school or something.
Yeah.
August.
The
woman, and then the teacher was just like, I can't remember what it was. But
it was
like,
August 2009.
She was just like, obviously we understand that this is a really momentous, not momentous in the positive sense, but like a poignant moment in history.
Yeah.
And like,
was it? When is Michael Jackson?
I think it was 2010. 2009.
Yeah, August.
So I was in.
Hold on, was it August 29th, 2009?
No, 25th of June, 2009.
August 29th is his birthday.
I don't know. So I would have actually still been in primary school. And I feel like I just remember the teacher. I can't remember how she justified it, but I think she justified it and was like, she obviously clearly was a fucking Michael Jackson fan. Wait, was it on a weekend?
I think so. Hold on.
Because I
was at home.
I watched somebody's funeral at school, like a televised funeral at school.
Oh my fucking god. June 15th? That's a Monday. 25th. A Thursday. So yeah, you were at school.
Yeah. How did you figure that out?
Huh? I went back on the calendar.
2009.
Yeah. Jesus. I remember watching it and like braiding my sister's hair, and she was like so scared.
She would have been a fan. Like the teacher who was like allowed it would have been a fan. Don't get me wrong. But
also
as well.
Don't show it to little babies.
I just want to read my book.
I just want to do my homework.
I just want to pass maths. You know what
I mean? Oh, what the
fuck?
It was
very strange.
Yeah, but televising funerals is just like,
it's strange.
Now that I didn't see.
Who else's? I've never seen anybody else's funeral.
I didn't see any issue with it at first because I was 11. I didn't understand the gravity of it.
No.
But now that I have, I'm like, I wouldn't want to be perceived
like
grieving.
So him and our Queen Liz, God rest her. They're the only 2 televised funerals I've seen. I'm trying to think.
Oh my fucking god! I remember that. I was writing my dissertation while Queen Lizzie was.
Really?
Yeah.
It feels like it was last year.
No, it's 2022.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, because I graduated December 2022. She passed away on the 9th. We got the semi-week off.
And like, oh yeah, I remember
the
that.
extra day, because I got
God.
dick that day. I got dick down. Amen.
God rest her. Oh my god, can you remember? Because that was the best year, because we got obviously a bank holiday.
We got like 6 bank holidays.
We got a bank holiday for her funeral. We got a bank holiday
for the coronation.
For the coronation one.
Like
he's been coronated last year.
He was coronated the 6th of May. How do I know that? Because Archie's birthday is the 6th of May.
Who's Archie?
Megan's son.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, there's so many fucking days. And you choose that one? T.
Like, what was I going to say as well? We had a Jubilee one as well that year, didn't we?
2022.
Oh my god, it was nuts.
Yeah.
So
Playing from the Black Bar.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Alexa, no.
No, it's not going to play anything. Because I remember watching it with my family, but I filmed a video of my dog.
See, but I was
it her funeral? I think it was her funeral.
Her funeral was the 19th.
His coronation was this year. Oh, it was her funeral. That's so cool.
Yeah, the funeral was, because I was writing my dissertation. I was almost done with my dissertation.
The wildest thing as well is that, like, the procession, like, the freaking, you know, people paying respects was, like, live streamed, so you could watch it like 24 hours of the day.
That's horrendous.
I remember getting like really fucking high one weekend. I just put it on. Nobody was there because it was like 3 in the morning. Yeah, it was like 3 in the morning. Came home from the club.
The club.
And like, yeah, just put it on. And I was like,
oh my
I was transfixed. Nobody was there. No one.
Queen.
Not even, because obviously her family.
What a moment.
Oh my god, as well, do you remember, like, her family, like, stood around the coffin.
Yeah, the grandchildren.
Like, yeah, exactly. I was like, these are fucking children. Like, these kids are younger than me. Like, are you okay?
I just wouldn't be able to, like, and I'm sure they have, publicity training and, like, all that stuff,
But they stood for hours.
I could not do that.
I think they did, like, a 2-hour stand, and then they rotated to, like, other members of the family, I think.
Yeah, I could, I don't know.
It was like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
I couldn't grieve in public. I personally could not do it. If you have had to do it by choice or non-consensually, I'm really sorry, but I could not do that.
No.
Like, the way that affected me, and not Michael Jackson and the Queen, our dear beloved personal connection.
Because we had like a conversation about it, didn't we? Where this girl, like, I think it was like the day after our friend passed away, and she like posted on Instagram, didn't she?
Yes.
And we spoke about this. And
yes.
Reining it back into tradition, I understand that people do that, right? Personally, myself, I don't fucking get it. Why?
Get it?
I don't.
Depending on the relationship that you had.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if it was my own sister, honestly, she'd come back from the dead because she doesn't like the picture I posted. But it's my sister. It's my sister. You know, it's
but also
not.
As well, give it time.
Yeah, first off, give it time.
Give it time. Like,
I think
it was literally like the day
after. The day after.
And I was in a whirlpool of hell.
Yeah, like it was. I think also it's not. If it were like family members or our other lecturers doing it, I feel like it wouldn't bother me as much because it's their space to do so. Like, some lecturers have been working with them for like 20 years.
I get it.
But like a student that literally did not give a fuck, did not show up to classes,
did
like
not show up to the memorial either, which I found very interesting. Yeah, I was just like, I remember talking to you and I was literally like, I want to fucking say something.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm not here to gatekeep grief.
Let that be known, people.
Like, everyone does it their own way. I just think there has to be a happy middle between, like.
I think as well.
I think also respectfully, I would rather like you text me that someone has passed rather than find out on social media.
Yeah. I think as like particularly as well the day after, but like as well, my questions are always whenever somebody posts about it. Why? Do you want a hug? If you want a hug, just text me. But that's the thing, isn't it? Like. Do you not have people in your life that you can talk to about it? Yeah.
Do you have to tell your 738 followers?
That particular one, I knew was. Forgive me.
I
knew that one was for attention. Forgive me. I'm really sorry. I knew it was.
I feel like I personally posted on my Finsta because it's like the 28 people that I would.
Yeah, I would want to know. But like, as well, I think as well when other people post like. It's kind of like, this is the easiest way I can let you know, or commemorating the moment, you know, like, what a beautiful ceremony, like, yeah, commemorating the moment, but yeah, just, it was odd.
I think it's a tricky one. It's an odd one, because there's no right or wrong way.
You can't say to somebody, that's why I didn't message her, because I was like, you can't say to somebody, take that down.
But I personally disagree. I think it's just, people don't, like, unless you're the person who's letting everyone know, you don't know if people know.
I think as well, like, both you and me are very private people.
We are.
I don't update anybody.
Hard to believe.
Weird,
I can't keep my fucking mouth shut. But I think there's a certain level where I reach where I'm like,
well, I just don't tell people anything. Like,
see,
if I get any like life updates or anything happens, I just keep it. I don't I just keep it to myself.
Like... I do tell people, obviously good, bad and ugly. Like, I'll tell you I got a promotion, however, it might take me 2 weeks to tell you that I'm going through, like... Yeah, I didn't know you got a new job. When you said your job...
Oh, the one I'm in now?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I didn't realise you had it.
No.
But that's the thing. Like, I think...
It's just not, to me, those kind of things just aren't really important. Like, you didn't know I moved here till you came over.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, I'll come to yours. And then I was like, oh, okay.
Actually, here's the new address.
Yeah, by the way, shit, don't go to my address.
Yeah. I think it depends. I think it's very much...
I'm just more of a family person. Like, I tell... Like, don't get me wrong. I love you guys all so dearly, but I just... My business.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, absolutely. And that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to get mad because you didn't tell me.
Particularly with, like, life updates as well. I don't tell anybody... Who is this woman? I don't tell anybody till it's... Sorry. I don't tell anybody... Fucking hell. It just happened again. I don't tell anybody until it's happened. I'm so superstitious.
Okay, yeah. That's something else. That's completely different.
I'm so superstitious about this shit, like, as well. Like, say for example, like, obviously we put in an offer for this flat. I'm not telling you I'm putting in an offer for the flat.
I'm the opposite. I think putting it out, I think manifesting works sometimes.
Nope, not gonna jinx it. Not gonna jinx it.
That's so fair. But I think with grief,
I think Jeff. Don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, except for that one.
She
can stay in the closet for a little bit. I think for grief,
I haven't come out to my parents either.
Yeah, but
technical difficulties.
Anyway. Yeah, like you don't have to share everything with everyone, but I think with grief specifically, like I think I noticed that takes me a little bit. Like
I'll tell you if you need to know.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but I think, for example, I didn't tell my parents met him at graduation, but I didn't tell my parents for like 2 weeks until like 2 days before I left.
I told my mum because she was seeing me the next day.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I was just like, just to let you know.
But like, he passed away on the 17th.
I'm battling the elements.
Yeah, he passed away the 17th. I didn't tell my parents until like the 28th.
He's on my fridge.
Oh.
Maybe he's in the corner. Only the real ones make my fridge.
Oh.
So I'm like a bit of a traditionalist like that. I put pictures on the fridge because, you know, life, sentimental. And our lovely lecturer is on the fridge.
That's cute.
Memento
yeah, but
mori.
it's grief is a difficult one. I think it's unfortunately it's something that as much as you experience it, nothing's ever going to prepare you for it. And I think there's so many ways that you can, like, because it can shock you, or you can mourn someone who's still with you with like Alzheimer's.
Do you know what I mean?
I was mourning my nan for months before she passed because she didn't remember me.
Yeah.
Might as well, like,
I feel like that's the worst one.
Might as well drop dead. Like, you don't remember me, and like, you don't know who I am.
I'm telling you now, and let this be known, right, on the podcast. Wash your hair.
No, brush.
Oh. Irrelevant. Let this be known, right, people of the world. If I am a vegetable, right?
Plug your phone in. You need to.
No.
That's what my dad says.
If I am a vegetable, okay, pull the fucking plug.
Pull the plug. Yeah.
Just say,
just do it.
It was an accident.
I tripped over the cord.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
I need to plug in my phone.
Yeah, my phone's dead.
Yeah, that was my dad.
Somebody in the world must have done that.
Honestly, my dad's the first one on the line. He's the first. He's like, the moment I have to depend on you.
Yeah, get me out.
To wipe my ass.
Get me out.
Knock me out. Push me down the stairs.
Yeah.
Push me down the stairs.
Get me the fucking Kool-Aid.
Yeah, the fucking Kool-Aid.
Sprinkle a little bit of...
We were talking about this, actually. I assisted suicide the other day.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Yeah, which I found really interesting, because one of our friends is a popo. And even if you, like, go to Switzerland and do it, you could still be prosecuted here.
So the family member that's taken you, or the friend, or the whoever...
what if it's a solo trip?
When you come back to... Do you say, what if it's a school trip?
A solo trip.
Well, actually, to be fair, you probably could.
Yeah, I've gone to Switzerland by myself.
Well, actually...
You don't know if I'm depressed.
You have to actually be compos mentis, so you can't be a vegetable when you...
Sorry?
So when you go to Dignitas, you have to sign and say, like, I am of sound mind.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, you have to be of sound mind. So to be fair, if you can get yourself there...
Yeah, but I wonder... Yeah.
You'd be alright. But
I wonder if you need, like, proper, like, here's my diagnosis.
Yeah, you do. Obviously, you do.
See,
you have to like do your diagnosis, hand over any medication, and then sign that says I dotted line am of sound mind and do this of my own free will, making my own decisions, so on and so forth.
Crazy.
But a friend who is a police officer said that obviously whoever takes you, if they return to the UK, they will be prosecuted.
Which is mad.
Just scan the fucking certificate that says I am of sound mind and choose to do this.
Yeah.
You're going to prosecute me for committing suicide, are you?
You can't.
But yeah, well, God can. But
where?
Yeah, surely if you could just get yourself there, just do that.
Because if you're of sound mind, unless you're like absolutely just unable to get yourself there.
I feel like the people who go to Dignitas, I feel like probably they do it before it gets to that state.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So basically, the film Me Before You.
Oh my
total
fucking
bollocks.
God. Yeah.
Total fucking bollocks, because he takes his mam and his girlfriend, whoever she is.
Oh my God, I was about to say Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Clark. Who the fuck?
Getting my white woman confused.
Planes around here.
Planes.
Who's flying?
P-W-A-N-E-S. Points.
Flying planes around my house.
Points.
So, lighter note, ways to overcome grief. So, being in the well-being profession, I know quite a few. Do they work? No.
Oh.
No.
I think you were going to give us tips.
No, I am.
Okay, good.
So, the 3 C's, what are they? Oh, communicate. Oh, choose, connect, communicate. So,
that's cute.
Choose, quite obviously, how you want to be. If you want to be alone, fine, don't stay that way. But if you want to be alone, fine. If you want to see others, fine. Choose what you do, like, I don't know, if you want to take time off work, whatever, choose. Connect with others going through the same thing. Yeah. And then communicate. So obviously communicates what's happened, why you might be feeling so way, and then obviously seek any support that you may need. To be fair, like, on that note, my manager was actually, like, really good about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have to work tomorrow, but it's only for 2 hours, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but I think...
But, like, she was just like, oh, God, please just take it. Like, she was like, what time is it? I was like, 4. So it was only 2 hours out of my day, because I finished at 5 and had to leave at 3. But, like, I'll make those 2 hours up. That's no big deal. Like, rather than some managers that would be like, oh, sorry, you've got to put it through as annual leave, like half a day.
And that's literally...
That's not okay.
And I think that's a massive difference that I've noticed in both of my workplaces, because of the 2 moments of grief that I have had in 2023. One was, it really fucking affected me, and my boss sent me home, but said, like, this is annual leave. And then, literally, it was like 4:30. Like, it was an hour. And he's like, I'm taking half a day for annual leave for you. And then just have to come in tomorrow and start again. Like, start working. And I was like, I'm not going to get over this in the hour and a half you've given me.
Hour and a half.
You not, huh? That's ridiculous.
Please.
And you expect me, and then my new bosses were like, take the day off. Yeah. Take the day off. Slowly incorporate yourself. If you can't do it tomorrow, do it Wednesday.
Like, she was constantly checking.
Just like, let me know how you're doing. And it was like, wow, the difference of like being a nice person.
I know, it's crazy, right? Being, empathetic.
Yeah, being a nice human.
I hope nobody in your life dies. Can we name him?
Huh?
Can we name him, like the psycho boss? No?
He who shall not be fucking named. He doesn't deserve the energy. Anyway, the way that I overcome, I think it's just like allowing myself to process the emotions. Because I think for so long I've had to be brave for myself, because I've had to deal with it independently, whereas like I didn't think that I could process the emotion and get myself out of that.
Yeah.
Right. So I sort of really just did not let myself feel, and I just sort of like just become numb.
Yeah.
And then I think give myself grace with everything, because unfortunately I know it's just going to get more and more common as we come on as we grow. Like, I know one of my grandparents will drop dead in the next 10 years. I'm expecting it. You know, I almost lost a really good friend, and I've, you know.
What are you talking about? I'm right
here. We might drop dead between the edibles and the monsters. Like,
honestly,
the spicy food.
Counting down the minutes.
Counting down the days. But, like, that's the thing. The reality is, it's just going to become more common. And I hope that it takes 15 years for my grandparents to drop dead. And I hope that none of my friends pass away. But it's, like, it's scary. Like, I don't fear death. Like, I love the way the Mexicans do it. So basically, like, the little shrines that they do is that
what are they called? Oh, don't tell me. No, don't tell me. Ofrenda.
La ofrenda. Basically, it means that
I would like to do that, actually.
I want to start doing it.
I mean, I don't know where. You'll probably just go to the fridge.
Yeah, you could start the fridge ofrenda.
I mean, our lovely lecturer is on the fridge, and you're all on the fridge anyway, so my heart will go on forever.
Anyway, the ofrenda. Anyway. So, like, the way that they do it is they celebrate, because in Mexico, they keep these ofrendas, these shrines, to keep the memory of the people that have passed away alive. And so you grow up not fearing death and having these conversations around, like, people who may not be around you. And I think that, like, the fact that my cousin dealt with, like, so many things at a very young age, he's handled, like, the loss of family members at, like, 10 better than I have at 25.
As well, a really nice thing as well is to, like, look back. So obviously it, like, ensures that you don't forget them.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's, like, important to like, say, for example, if you had children. God, these damn monsters. You had children, you'd be like, oh, this is your great grandpa, this is your great grandma, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Like, and teach your children.
It's crazy. So I think, damn, girl.
God
damn. God damn. Yeah, I think it's
a nice little sentimental thing.
Yeah.
And do you know what, as well, it can be as private or as public as you like.
Yeah,
so
I think
it's what's the word? It's adaptable.
Yeah, it's adaptable.
Suits everybody's needs.
I think it's just, like, also,
do they keep them out, like, year round, the ofrendas?
I don't know, actually.
Or just on
I don't know, we should watch Coco.
Dios de la Muertos.
We should watch Coco. I think they keep them out.
I can't, it finishes me off.
I know,
it made my partner cry, like, that's how really
it makes my dad cry as well.
Yeah,
both my dad and I cried. I think they keep it year round, but I think it's truly celebrated. El Dia de los Muertos. They, like, go for it.
Yeah. I like that.
Oh my god.
I know
these monsters.
These fucking monsters, man.
Anyway, yeah, so I think it's just it's just odd how it's one of the most common things to happen that's guaranteed in this earth, and people are and people are still, like, shocked to hear and, like, speak about it. Like, not even, it's just, I don't want to say taboo, but it's always, like, there's such a tiptoe's not the right word, but it's like,
I fear death. I fear death.
Oh my god, yeah, don't get me wrong.
It's, like, one of my biggest fears.
Don't get me wrong.
What happens?
Apparently, so this is something else.
You just go to sleep.
No, my uncle was, like, on death's door, quite literally.
Don't.
He's like, oh, you see all your memories, and there's, like, a white light, and then it like, I came back, and I was like, motherfucker.
No.
Imagine punishment sponge. Imagine that you're on death's door and you remember punishment sponge.
But right, hear me out.
That would would wake me up again.
Or like falling out of cabs and shit. But, like, hear me out, right? Okay, right. If you have dementia or Alzheimer's and your memory goes, how do they all come back?
That's the thing. That's the one I'd love to know.
I feel bad for saying this, but your brain is mush.
Oh my god, yeah. You're fucking useless.
It's jelly on a plate. Like,
you're useless.
100%.
You're fucking useless. You don't know how to do anything.
But you know what it is? You could be
I can say that because my nan had Alzheimer's.
Yeah, my great nan had dementia. So, you could be as to be fair, my nanny's got dementia as well. No, sorry, actually, my grandma. Anyway, my nanny. You could be as fit as you like, as active as you like, as, you know, compass mentors as you like.
Yeah.
Dementia gone get you.
Yeah.
You'll be like laying in your deathbed with a 6-pack and, like, tanned skin and dribbling.
Oh my god.
Sorry, that's a bit dark.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
No.
Yeah. But like,
that's
do
the
you know
thing.
what I mean?
You forget how to chew.
Yeah.
It is
like, it was weird. So like before, so my great nan, she lost her speech in the end, so she just couldn't talk anymore.
Yeah.
But like, the nurses were like chatting to us, and they were saying like some, obviously because it was like a hospice specifically for people with dementia in lovely Brecon. Like, can you imagine passing away in the Brecon Beacons? Ooh. That was dark.
Where is that?
In Wales. It's the like really nice part of Wales. But like, she was saying that some of the women, and even to be fair, some of the men, get like really weirdly sexual. Like, they start like saying really inappropriate things.
We found out.
Or grabbing, or like.
We found out some tea. We found out some tea when my nan was just chatting shit. We found out tea, bitch. She was like, "Are you my son?" She looked at my brother and you were like, "Are you my son from that man?"
What?
And we're like, "Grandpa?" It's like, no, different name. Different. And we're like, "Did this bitch have an affair? We didn't know. Are there other siblings?
Probably.
Are there other siblings?" But that's the thing, and like, she wouldn't remember.
It's weird.
But yeah, my nan also lost her speech, and I remember my mom telling me how like, my mom didn't cry when she passed away because my mom had been essentially like the primary carer.
I think when you're that deep in it, you're kind of just like, okay, it's done now.
But I think my mom was the primary carer because she didn't have a job at the time, so it was like sort
but
of.
It's not like a sense of relief.
It's a sense of relief from like seeing it's. Oh my god, she was still grieving. It's a sense of relief for my nan because my nan was just like.
It's just peace.
I think my nan was just in so much pain. She was just like, if I'm not gonna live, like, my nan has always been a traveler. My nan has always been a woman to take care of herself. Fun fact, I think you may know this because I did a whole piece about it.
Made my dad cry.
Yeah. But my nan has always been a woman of like small details.
Yeah.
So she'd never, the moment like jeans or sweaters would get like the little, which my sweater has them. Bubbles. Anyway, that.
Bubbles. Say it.
Bubbles.
Yes. But do you know what it's actually called? It's called fabric pilling.
Yeah, I think. Well,
do you want to? I have a fabric.
I have one too. It's just the sweater itself is like.
Just throw it out.
It's
literally new. What?
I've worn it twice. Anyway, my nan was very much like, very much into those details, and she'd never wear two different socks. No. And when my dad went to the home to see her, and he saw that she had odd socks on, that's how we knew something was wrong.
Treat the lady with respect.
So it was like, that's why socks were a massive thing in my piece, because we found out that socks were like.
Just the iconography of the piece, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was so weird because like, obviously it was like, we did it in like a black box, but like, it was so warm. Your piece. Really? I think it was because of the lighting.
Yeah, probably.
I think it was a mix of the lighting and the
story itself.
Well, not necessarily the story. Well, the story was warm, but like warm and fuzzy. But like, it was so weird. I felt temperature warmer.
Oh my god, it was horrifying. I don't remember anything. I blacked out.
Like, temperature wise, with watch yours, I was sat with like me, mum, my dad, whoever else. Actually, no, I wasn't sat with them. We were at the back, weren't we? But yeah, obviously you had the washing line and the washing basket and stuff like that. And I like obviously the lights lit up, and I was like, ooh, toasty.
Yeah, I blacked out, and I just remember
she could have been there.
I genuinely saw my nan in the audience. I was like, this bitch travels the world. Of course she'd come to London. Weird. So I think it was just, that was my way of dealing with it and like making a whole piece.
That's good though.
I remember dropping down to the floor, sobbing for about 10-15 minutes after.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, I remember maybe hearing claps. I just ran out.
I remember that as well, actually. But what was I going to say? It was warm. No, it was so
Oh, what an honour.
Strange. But like,
what an honour.
My nanny, like my mum's mum, when she's got like ill health, like every time she tells me about it, I'm like even just her like having a bad leg, I'm like,
oh my god,
like,
is this it?
Can we? No, I know it's not it, but like, you just feel awful. It's horrible. Like, she was such, like, obviously probably the same for you, she was such a prominent figure in my life and still is. Like, she is your stereotypical grandma. So selection boxes, I didn't even know they're still a thing. They're not really a thing, but she finds them from somewhere. These go from Woolworths, but yeah, so like a, do you know what I mean when I say selection box? Yeah, so like a a chocky tray.
Yeah.
She finds them somewhere, and they're always full. They're always full size.
Full size.
And she will send cards for everything. Like she has to start her Christmas card writing in like October.
Oh my fucking god!
Because she has so many friends, and she like
what a social lady.
She fucking gives herself like carpal tunnel because she's fucking writing.
Carpal tunnel.
She's fucking writing like 300 Christmas cards, and it's so funny.
Love that.
Like my mom looked at the Christmas card list. Like I think it was last year when her health wasn't great, and my mom was like, "You've got to cut this down.
You've got to stop.
You've got to stop." And she was just like, "No," and I'm like, "You're gonna, like." Yes.
I can't believe it.
She had like 300 people on this list, and she was like,
fucking carpal tunnel.
She was like, why is the fucking window cleaner on your Christmas card list? And she was like, oh, it comes around all the time. And she's like, are you fucking kidding? Like, no, stop it.
I love that.
I do.
I love that.
But yeah, I might. Is it cultural appropriation if I have a ofrenda?
No, I think if with anything, if you do it with respect and education,
I think it's what if you do it like your own personal way. Like, I wouldn't say it was an ofrenda, but like.
Yeah, but I think there's no like. If you don't mean harm and you educate yourself and you do it with respect,
actually, I'm not gonna start doing it.
We're not gonna gatekeep.
I'm not gonna start doing a Dios de los Muertos, but like
we're not gonna gatekeep mourning, grieving, and celebrating life.
Right.
It's just instead of getting drunk on behalf of someone, you have a little picture with a candle and a flower. It's just a different style.
It's just so nice, isn't it?
Like you can have chips in many ways. It's not cultural appropriation if you have chips.
Chips.
Like mashed or jack potato.
Oh god, I don't really know how I feel about that now.
I know, but you know what I mean though. Like I think as long as you do it respectfully.
Like, so to end on a good note. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be planning my funeral, so come along with me and subscribe.
Get ready with me.
Imagine?
Get ready with my funeral.
Somebody's done that. Somebody has definitely done it. Get ready with me for a funeral.
Not for a funeral, for my funeral.
No, you're obviously not going to get ready for your own funeral, but like somebody's going to fucking dress you, please. But like somebody will have done that, which makes me laugh.
Get ready
with me for funeral. Like somebody's like got ready for like their nan's funeral or something. We can't.
Yeah.
Have they done it? Has somebody done it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sincera, pero dos no. Además, la acaban de decir ahora, pero estoy si soy sincera, yo no la asimilo. Okay, get ready with me for my grandpa's funeral. Get ready with me. And I'm so happy about it.
That's weird.
So I'm gonna be doing.
Also, the fact that like if I had been crying after losing my grandparents, my eye bags.
I think as well, like particularly in line with death, where we're living. Why are they all Latin? I think where we're living in a world.
Made for my great grandmother's funeral.
No. Stop. She's doing like the thing where she cuts it and it's on her body.
A puffer jacket. You literally can wear like a nice Catholic girl dress.
Yeah, like
fugly choice.
Girl.
The song as well.
Stop it. Like, please don't copyright us. Like,
who? But there's someone tagged at Bloom New Rip.
No, is that a sponsor?
Huh? No, it's the Bloom Nutrition.
Yeah, it's a sponsor. Why
you tag? Why is Bloom Nutrition?
Sponsor, probably. She probably had a Bloom before she left. No.
See, but like... Wow.
Why?
Why?
Why? Like I was saying.
Why, baby girl? My condolences.
As I was saying.
Sorry.
We're living in a world of such, like, everybody knows everything about everybody. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know the names of Gwyneth Paltrow's and Chris Martin's child.
Fucking Apple.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we're living in that age, we're living in that world where we know everything about everybody. You can publish anything, free reign, free speech. Yeah. Like, we are the writers and the editors, which is not a good idea. But like, that's it. Like, why the fuck would you do that? It's just people. I think people are sort of like getting caught up in. I use social media to post about my life. There go. I'm going to post about that. I think
there's a level of respect where it's like,
I hate it when influencers
get ready with me.
I hate it when influencers are literally like, guys, I'm gonna start being more real with you because I want you to be there for the highs and the lows. No. Cry in private like a normal person.
If I post my lows, I'm gonna get institutionalized.
That's it.
Like, realistically,
you're gonna be worried about me.
If you saw, like, the last time we filmed a podcast, I actually had a mental breakdown after, and I was like, God, I could not be.
But you know what the thing is though, like, I want you to be there for the highs and the lows. I
No.
want you to see my life. Oh, so are you going to take us into the bathroom when you can't shit? Or when you're shitting too?
Are you going to show us your STD results?
I would pay so much money to see that. I would actually quite like to see that one. Can you imagine? She's like, hi guys, welcome back to a day in my life. So today I got my STD results.
Yay!
And I am positive. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Girl.
Oh, girly pop. Anyway.
This is what I'm saying. Bring back bullying.
Bring back bullying. We said it last episode as well. Bring back bullying.
No, and also...
We're getting goofy now.
We are joking. We don't mean it in that sense. We mean it in the sense of...
Humbling.
But, yeah. Somebody please check these influencers. Like, somebody comment and say, like, girl, are you okay?
Girl, you good?
Girl.
Anyway.
Or like, girl, this ain't it. Do you
Get
know
ready
what I mean?
with me
like,
for your funeral.
Girl, this ain't it, girl.
This ain't it.
Because, like, as well, I feel like, as well, like, influencers are just like, oh my god, I'm so not... Like, I just block all the hater comments. No. If they're saying something that is actually constructive, like,
please
why are you filming a get ready with me for your granddad's funeral, sponsored by Bloom Nutrition? Check yourself.
I can't do that. Anyway,
Plan my funeral. Right.
I kind of want to have a pre-death funeral because why do I gotta wait until I'm dead to hear the nice things you guys have to say about me?
I'm dead. Yeah.
Like, sorry, I want to be around. I know I can't take a fucking compliment, but I want to hear it.
But as well, like, you know where people are always like, they're in the room with me, like you said about your nan.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Wait.
My ghost would show up in the room.
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I'll be there in spirit as well. I'm not missing my own party.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to wait until I'm dead to have my own party? Because if I have my own party, I'm self-centered. If I were to put, like, an ice sculpture of myself in a party, I'm self-centered. Wasting money. If
my ghost shows up at my own funeral.
No, but if I put a picture of my face, everyone's, like, sad about it. And I'm not there to celebrate it. No, I'm showing up to my own fucking funeral.
What's the word? I would like to be dressed in Balmain.
Oh, yes.
Anyone who's listening who will be planning my funeral. I would like...
Me.
I would like red roses.
Yes.
Because sexy.
Yes.
I also like chrysanthemums and peonies. So, I fucking hate all flowers, but those ones just look nice.
And
because flowers just die.
I will
throw chocolates on my gravestone. Throw cigarettes.
Cigarette butts. Cigars.
Throw vapes. Throw cigars. Yes.
Vapes.
Throw vapes and cigars. Actually.
Specifically this one.
No, be serious now. Throw vapes and cigars, please. It's my funeral.
It's like a party favor. Cigars.
I would do that.
I would do that.
Absolutely. That's the coolest party favor ever.
In it.
Even if you don't smoke.
Yeah, take it. What was I going to say?
Oh my god. Instead of the holy... oh my god, shut up. Instead of, the holy incense, the rocks in the...
Oud?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm sure we've mentioned it, but we have a severe obsession with oud from our man in Whitechapel.
Like Arabian perfume. Basically.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, like put that in the incense, but is it called an incense burner?
Yeah, but I know which one you're talking about.
Like,
yeah.
Catholicism.
Oh
god, just be known, like on my deathbed, I am converting.
Bless you.
Oh, it is converting. I was going to say conversing. No, that's talking.
Converting.
I am converting to, which one's the not scary god? Is that Church of England?
Girl, I don't know.
Which one's the fire and brimstone? Anyway, the one that's
I don't
nice.
know. I'm a Catholic with benefits.
Basically, I am converting to the religion that's nice about gay people. Okay, and I'm going to make
hippies.
I'm going to make shit right with the man upstairs before I die. 100%.
That's so fair.
If I'm dying, I need faith.
That's so fair.
That would be the only thing I have.
Yeah,
I'll make my peace. I'll make my bows. I've been a good enough person, I think.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I want everybody smoking a cigar. I want everybody in sunglasses. Obviously.
Slay. Yeah. I will be wearing. I will be saving my biggest.
Yeah.
Can I sit front row?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. What if we like...
Why are you... You're going to have to sing Ave Maria. What are you talking
Sorry,
about?
why am I not singing like Flow Rider or something?
Why Flow Rider?
I don't know.
You don't like it, what?
Thunderstruck.
No, so I already know which ones.
With the blood of Jesus.
Girl, I already know which songs I want for my funeral. So, the first one, obviously...
She's thought about it.
Obviously. Do you know what's weird? My mum's prepaid for her funeral.
And you know what? If you can, do it.
She's just put the money aside.
Fucking love that.
Like, written her wishes. She's not dying. Like, she's really healthy.
No, like, but it's always good to have a will ready.
She's just, she's got what she wants, and she's like, and she's told us all, follow this to the letter.
Oh yeah, my parents have had that as well.
But she's like she's got some money aside in her savings.
Yeah, because are you fucking kidding me? Why the fuck are caskets $7,000?
She literally said it all.
Sorry,
she said it all.
Mom, you're getting thrown in the river. If they find the body, I love you. We'll have a barbecue. We'll cremate you then. $7,000. I can't afford that for a PhD, but I have to pay for you.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my.
But that's the thing. No one prepares you for that. I'm so glad your mum is putting money away.
Yeah, and she just keeps putting more in, and I'm just like, this funeral is going to be so fucking extravagant.
And you know what? I fucking love it.
We're going to end up in Westminster Abbey.
Yeah. And you know what? I will queue for 5 hours for your mother.
For her, I would.
I would queue 17.
I would do the full-on like West African wailing on the coffin, like banging on the coffin, like no, even though she was like 18 million years old.
Yeah, like that woman is immortal.
She fucking is. She looked like a fucking fossil, and I'm banging on the coffin. I'm banging on the coffin, going why? Oh, and I can't. I'm sorry as well. She's getting ma'am or mammy on her coffin. She's not getting anything else. She's got like 7 million titles and letters after her name, but what's she getting on her coffin? On her coffin? Sorry, on her gravestone. What's she getting? Mammy. Anyway, mammy. Right. So I want everybody to be in sunglasses. I want everyone to wear some form of a suit. I don't want any stupid dresses or whatever else.
Fantastic.
I want like, even if the ladies are in like
cunty.
Give me fashion. I'm dead. For fuck's sake, I'm dead. Give me fashion.
I will be wearing my finest threads to your funeral.
I want full on like coven. I do want that.
Yeah.
I want like a brolly, like a Victorian brolly as well.
Now, do you want to be cremated?
Oh, I see. I don't know. I feel like yes, because I want somebody to house my dust in their house. But also as well, if you just sit in a coffin, then you just get eaten by worms and shit.
Little rats.
Yeah, you just get eaten by shit. So yeah, I want to be kept safely in an urn in somebody's house. Yeah.
That's so fair. I think my funeral, as long as everyone is there. I have to attend my funeral.
Last thing I want.
Yeah, go on.
I've just thought of it. I want 2 scary, big, like bouncer bodyguard looking men to stand at the back. I saw this on Twitter, and then I was literally like, yeah, that's what I want to. 2 big scary like mob looking not bodybuilder, bouncer bodyguard looking men to stand at the back. Completely hired actors, but just so people thought that I was like a fucking like mob wife or something, or like you know, my funeral was like being watched or something.
We should tell them.
Or like I was into some like shady shit, or like those 2 were there just to make sure nothing goes off.
We should televise it.
No.
I think.
Right, what do you want for yours? I took up too much time.
Long story short, don't know yet.
Ooh, my 2 songs. My 2 songs. So the first one, obviously, Crying in the Chapel by Elvis, because you're all gonna be fucking bereft.
Stop, I don't want to think about it.
And then the second one.
When will we tell them that we have a podcast? Do you think we can keep it until one of us can die?
No.
Well, no, we'll literally take this one to the grave.
No, so the next song as well, just to lighten everybody's spirits, is Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. Do you know the story about this?
You may have mentioned it, because I knew this was one of them.
I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast before, so 2 stories that relate me to this song. First one. I'm either going to have it as my first dance song or my funeral song. I haven't decided yet. Like an a cappella version.
That's so fair.
Like slow dancing, an a cappella version of Teenage Dirtbag. Absolutely. Or like a choir, or like a choral singer singing I'm Just a Teenage Dirtbag. Anyway. So first story is I'm coming back in the car with my mum from swimming. Yes. And then my brother starts whistling. We're like children. And then my mum's like, oh my god, that's so clever. And then I go, that's nothing. I know all the words to I'm a Teenage Dirtbag, and I start shouting them at the top of my lungs. I feel like I have told this story before. And then the second one, I'm in the club, and it's my 20th birthday. And I just start bawling my eyes out. Basically, the song comes on. The song comes on in the clue room. And I'm just like bawling my eyes out, fucking emotional wreck. I'm wearing fake tan at the time.
Oh my fucking god.
I get black streaky fake tan tears because obviously mascara and eyeshadow and everything's coming down my face. My friend goes, "Oh my god, what's wrong? Are you okay? Like, da 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 da, like what's up?" And then I go, "I'm not a teenage dirtbag anymore." And she's like, "Yeah, you are. Just sing along." I'm like, "I'm old because I'm 20. If you could look at me now,
you look great."
I don't feel great. But I got it. So yeah, those are the 2 songs I want.
Cute.
Yeah, but I haven't decided if they're going to be a first dance song yet, so that might be destroyed.
I will definitely not be talking for 10 minutes about my funeral because I genuinely don't know what I want.
Pictures of me everywhere.
Yeah, pictures of me everywhere. I think it's just as long as people show up and celebrate me.
You're so simplistic.
Listen, because here's the thing. As long as you don't tell my parents the shit that I've told you, fine, we'll all be good. Don't tell them I've done all these drugs.
Although the urge.
No. I also hope I outlive my parents. I never want my parents to see.
Not gonna happen, but I mean, actually, it might.
But that's the thing. I've seen like parents lose their child, and I was like, I don't want my parents to do that.
Oh god, it's horrible.
I don't want parents to do that. So I hope. Don't tell my siblings though. Don't tell my siblings.
I want my funeral to be like really private as well.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Like, I want no pictures.
Like max.
You're gonna get no digital footprint. You're getting like the actual
max 30 people.
Yeah, like that's it.
I'm
the people on the fence are my family.
I'm repping COVID, like 30 people.
It's not. I think it's just like you're gonna get the invite through like post. No email shit.
Yeah, who emails somebody about a
You'd be surprised.
Really? Fuck that.
Yeah. I found out there was a funeral for like the friend that passed away last year. I found out through like Facebook. They made like a whole Facebook group chat and they were like, we're doing this whole thing. I was
like, Facebook invite, stop it.
I was like, oh babe.
This ain't it, guys.
This ain't it.
What do we do? Look at the world. What have we done?
That's Elsa.
Stop.
Anyway, yeah, so I think as long as the people that I know I care about are there, I do want to be cremated.
Embarrasses me.
I don't want to be I want to be cremated just because I've already taken up so much space in my life. I want to be skinny for once.
I want to have a good tan. I want to have
a colour that suits me, please.
Can you imagine? So when I get cremated, it will be called the last sunbed.
Oh my fucking god.
My last sunbed going out with a bang. Ooh, no.
That's actually so true. The way that
it's so true, isn't it? I'm gonna get burned, but whatever. No after sun in hell. Please, I'm going to heaven. I'm gonna be an angel. But like, do you know actually what I want? I don't want to be cremated. I want my ash. Actually, no, I do want to be cremated, but I want my ashes to be put into fireworks.
I kind of love that. Like,
I feel like there is actually. I think
you could probably. I could. There's so much ash. You can actually do a little bit. Like, sprinkle a little bit here. Make it into a diamond.
The urn is massive.
Yeah,
it's full.
Plant it into like
to the brim.
Plant half of it like in a tree.
So I want two. I want
to be a diamond. Have you seen that?
Yeah. That's what I was just about to say. I want fireworks.
But I want to wear it.
I want fireworks, and I want whoever was closest to me, whether that's a man, woman,
or your partner,
dog. Whoever's still alive basically and is closest to me, whether it's with my brother or whoever, they have to wear me on their ring.
And you know what? That's so fair.
Yeah,
I don't think that's beautiful.
So half of fireworks and then half to be put into a ring or a necklace.
Same.
Or whatever.
I agree. And on that note,
don't die. That's the
don't die.
Today.
Plan your funeral.
Plan your funeral.
Put some money aside because it's $7,000. You could get a PhD with that in the UK.
Even if it's just like the money left over from your pension.
Yeah, legit.
Just do that because that burden on your family when they're grieving. Hell no.
Horrendous.
Can you imagine, like, oh my god, X has just died. Now can you cough up $5,000 for the funeral, please?
No, I cannot. Like I said.
I'm good.
Like I said.
I'll do
we'll have a barbecue.
I'll do a commemorative skydive and let go. I'll just push them out with no parachute.
Okay.
Sorry, Mum.
Let's stop this before the animal kicks in and we
Yeah,
start
right,
saying
bye.
goofy shit. Bye!
So, advice of the day, don't die.